Hey guys, welcome back to my video. I am your homegirl Ella, and that's me. And hey sis, welcome to the tribe. So if you are new here, hey girl, let's get into it. So today's video is going to be a girl talk for the New Year's. Happy New Year's, gang. Like, what's up, y'all? Like, how has life so far been treating y'all in this new year, honey? So today's girl talk is going to be the things that I vow to do in 2023. Just for me, like, these things, y'all, I want to get into it just in case, you know, some people are feeling the same way that I'm feeling. I got my notes so I can stay on point, y'all. I'm trying to get a lot better. So number one, 2023, I vow to show up for myself, y'all. This is a big one for me. This is a big one. That's why it's number one, because like, I be so many different places for so many different people and reasons that I forget that I have to be there for me. Like, if I don't show up for me, who's going to do it? The things that I want to do and the things that I want to accomplish in life, if I'm not working towards them every day, who's going to do that for me? How can I make that progress if it's not me that's doing the work? Like, I can't expect to make it to where I want to go if I'm not setting aside time every day for me. I'm not setting the time a day to dedicate to myself and my purpose and my craft. Like, I would never have self-fulfillment if I'm not pouring into myself. If I'm so caught up in giving and pouring into people, that's all I'm going to reap back, is the benefit from those who I pour into. And it's like, you can start to see people's life shift and flourish around you, and you know that's you, and you like, dang, how can I do it for you? But I'm still where I feel stuck. Like, I'm not where I want to be. So how am I pouring so much into you, helping you elevate in life, but yet I'm still in the same space? So 2023, y'all, I vow to show up for myself. I hope that I can influence other people to do the same, because ladies, no matter what stage you at in your life, you're always gonna have some other. You're always gonna have some of us spouse. Like, you're always gonna have to show up as a daughter, show up as a sister, play all these different roles. But since you have to show up as you first, before you can put on any of those hats, you're yourself. Those hats come after. If it's no self, how can you wear that hat? How can you fulfill that role? How can you handle that responsibility if self is not there? Think about it, ladies. It's time for us to live for us. Like, yeah, it's okay to do all of these things and be all of these places and you know, be all of these people. But at the end of the day, are you happy? Are you truly happy fulfilling those roles? Because if you're not self-fulfilled, I promise you, all of those other responsibilities, they start to feel like burdens. They start to feel heavy with bags and chains. So are you really happy? I doubt it. But, so sip tea, because this is what I vow to do, okay? I hope that y'all coming along with me. I'm showing up for myself, for self-care, mentally, emotionally, for my health. When I say mentally and emotionally, I am diving deep into my mental and my emotional health. Like, I'm diving deep into it. As y'all know, and those who don't know, I have a therapist. I am in therapy full time, and girl, I'm on my therapy sessions, baby. It's not no missing one here, going to one this week, doing one. No, baby, we there. Okay, we're working through the exercises. We trying to do the breakthrough and the healing. Like, we literally changing, and we breaking generational curses. And we're being the women and showing up for us. And so I'm indulging in my self-care. I'm indulging in my mental and emotional health. I am trying to chase a bag in every direction, baby. I want the money flowing in. I want it to flow in abundance. Like, in abundance, baby. I need it to flow in like the river. Okay? Because I know if I eat, those who come from me eat. Those who come from them eating. Those who come from them eating. Baby, I'm trying to set it up for generations. Not just for this lifetime, for after too. Because we all try to get so caught up in, what am I doing in this lifetime? What am I doing in this lifetime? And when you done, and it's all said and done from this lifetime, it still rolls over into the next. So what are you preparing for the next? It's your responsibility too. That's your legacy. It's your responsibility to make sure those who come behind you and after you is straight to the fullest. And we have to do that by making sure we're straight to the fullest. Vow to show up to myself mentally and emotionally, y'all. That was the first one on my list, because I knew in order for me to heal, I have to get down to the source. I cannot leave things unturned. I cannot leave conversations unhad. I cannot leave grudges being held. I cannot turn the other cheek on how I feel on the inside anymore. I can't. And I can't allow people to be in my circle or in my space who don't understand that, who don't get the purpose that I'm doing this for, or care enough to love me through that. And I'm talking to the people who, or the women who understand where I'm coming from. Like, who can trust, like, wholehearted, truly understand where I'm coming from. Like, you get so caught up in everyday life that y'all don't forget that we are human. It's okay to have routines and regimens and all of this, but baby, are any of those truly what you want to do? Are those giving you the happiness and the satisfaction that your heart craves? Is like, and I have asked myself that many days, y'all. Like, many days. Like, am I truly happy with what I have going on in my life? And the answer was no. I was not truly happy. I was not able to show up fully in every area. Like, 2022 really showed me that I have to be there for me. And I have to trust me. And once I know that I can like, once I learned that I could trust myself, and it was like undoing, y'all. Like, I literally had to learn over. I had to unprogram my mind to second guess myself. It, like, we get so caught up in making decisions based on other people's opinion that you lose trust in you. And when you lose trust in yourself, you have lost everything. You're at your bottom pit. When you can't trust you, you're at your bottom pit. There's nothing or nobody that will ever give you the satisfaction and the love that you crave besides you. You are the secret to all questions. You are the answer to all questions. If you can't trust yourself, you can't fully trust anyone. Because it got to the point where it was like, the life that I was living was no longer mine. The life that I had was no longer mine. This life in every aspect was shared. When your life don't feel like it's your life, you have some adjusting to do. When you can't find comfort in being alone and isolated because you're unsure on what to do and how you're supposed to move and different things, it's time for you to be alone. Separation needs to happen, and it needs to happen immediately. And I realized this because I had got so caught up in what I needed to do for everybody else and where I needed to be and the way I needed to show up, that I couldn't be settled in my moments alone. Like, when I finally found the time for just me, my mind would race 1,000 miles per hour on what I could be doing or where I needed to be or what I should be handling. But no, sis, this is your time to breathe. You deserve this. But yet and still, instead of breathing, you're overthinking. You're in overdrive. You're unsettled. You're not at ease. It's a lot of things that need to be adjusted. It's a lot of things that need to be analyzed, thought about, addressed, executed. It's a lot of things that needs to happen when moments like that starts to go on. And I vow in 23 that I won't have moments like that. I won't have a scarce mindset. I won't be rattled. I won't be unsettled. I have to be present here first. Before I can give to anybody and anything, I have to be here, giving to me, pouring into me, loving me, nurturing me, before I can go anywhere and be anything for anybody else. I can't and I won't make that sacrifice anymore, because at the end of the day, those people that we showing up for, despite our not including babies now, not including babies, but other people that we see in the show up for and the roles that we see in the play, they won't choose you over them. So you gonna continue to choose them over you? It's not too many people in this world gonna sacrifice themselves for you. And if you at the point where you done gave so much that you sacrificing you for them, you in too deep. You in too deep, Miss Ma'am. Nope. Not this year. Not this year. I won't be in that deep. I can't. Whatever you do or whatever you need done, if it can't come after this, good luck to you. I got priorities over here. And my main priority is me. Me first. Me first. And if it can't come after me, good luck to you. Good luck to you. That's all I got for people. I don't care who it is. That's all I got for folks. Because people get so used to you showing up to their aid and rescue that they don't want to stand alone no more. It don't stop at their doorstep first. It be direct message to you. It literally be delivered to your door before it even hits their own. And people get it's so easy to do that, to put your responsibilities off on somebody else because you know they're gonna handle it despite of what they have going on. It is so easy to put your responsibilities on someone else, but at the end of the day, you got to understand that that person has their own life. That person has their own responsibilities. That person needs to show up for themselves in other areas. Their whole life can't be devoted to you. We need to stop devoting our life. We only get one, and you gonna live this one unhappy? You gonna live this one broken? You gonna live this one in a rut? You gonna live this one back and forth, crazy, mixed up? You gonna live this one life like that? All because you couldn't prioritize yourself? Because they not gonna do it. They not gonna, no, they not gonna prioritize. No, nope. And y'all, I can't. Number 2, healing. I plan to heal in areas that I'm aware of and those that I'm not aware of. Those that have yet to be revealed to me, I still plan on to get closure and move forward from those spaces in my life. I am so tired of like things that I suppressed or have been swept under the rug or not been fully acknowledged. I'm so tired of those things showing up in different areas of my life with no warning. And sis, if we all being real, like, okay, so let's get into the tea. So if we all being real honest, girl, it be some stuff in your life that you know you should have dealt with that you just be like, okay, not right now, just not right now. So those things tend to pop up in other areas. Like, girl, you could be let's just say you in a relationship and he do something that has nothing to do with current day, but it could be something that done happened to you old, and he just happened to mention it or do something that reminds you of it, and girl, that shit trigger you into a whole episode. Girl, I'm tired of shit coming up and triggering me and affecting my everyday life. And I know if I deal with it now and I look at it and I take it for what it is and deal with it hands on, I don't have to worry about that shit being a trigger later on. I don't have to worry about being set back because I can't do something that affected me years ago. Like, no, I'm ready to move past things. I'm ready to move past family drama, past emotional abuse, excuses from people, because y'all, that is a big one. Like, I'm tired of dealing and holding on to the lies that people done told. I'm tired of having abandonment issues. I'm tired of having trust issues. I'm tired of having all of these problems. Like, you know, little things. Like, I'm ready to feel whole and at peace and just happy. Organically happy, like happy from the inside out, not from the outside in, because we go and get into these different things, different relationships, we move, we get new cars, we change our identity, we lose a little weight, we do all of these things on the outside that has nothing to do with the work that needs to be done on the inside. Girl, I'm trying to do the work that's on the inside, because my outside could be glitz and glam and beautiful, and I still be sitting over here with an attitude every day and can't get up and do the things that I need to do and show up fully, because I don't fully feel like being that period. Like, girl, no, I am so over that shit, and I have to heal, y'all. Like, that's why, like, I'm showing up for myself. I'm healing. And when I'm healing from these things, my healing process has to have boundaries. And that's why I said that. My healing process has to have boundaries in it. And in order for me to heal properly and do it in whatever time frame it takes or that I need to heal, I have to have these boundaries in place. I have to. And these boundaries have to be strong. And I have to stand on what I mean and mean what I'm standing on. Because if not, I'm going to continue to be in this place. I'm going to continue to feel at my lowest. I'm going to continue to not be able to take in my moments like I'm supposed to, like I deserve to. We get so caught up in everyday life and the hustle and the drive that we don't take in the moments. We miss things because we so in overdrive. We miss things because we're triggered by stuff. We haven't healed because we so in overdrive. We're not able to show up because we haven't healed and we're in overdrive. All of these things are snowball effects of each other. All of these things I know for a fact have affected my life personally, directly. I know it's the reason behind why I feel the way I felt, or why I'm feeling the way that I could feel now. But I refuse to feel like that because I'm doing these things. I'm showing up for myself. I'm being consistent in my own life. If I can be consistent everywhere else, I need to be consistent over here. This needs to come first, because this is what's going to allow me to show up everywhere else when I need to be, or how I'm expected to, in the main areas of my life that I have no other choice to show up in. Those main areas, those main important areas, they need my attention. I have to be present for those. And in order to do that in a manner as such, I need to do this first. (2023), I vow to show up for myself first. I vow to heal every part of me first. In that healing, I vow to set boundaries first. I know for a fact that people don't know how to treat you unless you show them. I have to set boundaries. I have to heal. And this is for me. 2023 needs to be for us. For you ladies. For you gents. Like, this needs to be a selfish season. And I thought 22 was. I really did. I said, oh, this is my selfish season. But really, it was my isolation season. It was my isolation season of identity, character building, discipline. Those were the things that I had to build in 2022. 2023, I have to finish the race. I have to continue on in the race. What I did last year was merely just the beginning. What I'm about to do this year is going to take me to the next level, because I have identified the areas that I lack in. I have identified the work that needs to be done. Now it's time to start to execute. No other time is better than now. Why wait for tomorrow when it could have been yesterday? The months are still going to fly. The days are still going to go. The weeks are going to turn into a year eventually. So why not start now? If you keep pursuing into other areas and pouring into other areas, and life study continue to go on, and life study throw you curveballs and different things every day, guess what? By next year, when you finally start to decide to show up for yourself and do these things and these steps, you could have already done it. You could have been farther. But now you have other things to deal with, because 365 have already rolled around. The days have already added up. The weeks are already gone. The months is already here. They're already coming to a close. The year is finished. And everything that went on in them 24 hours and that 365 is here. Something new has arrived. And it's going to force you to put these things on a back burner again. So once you look around, the next year is here. I know these things. I'm saying this because I'm not trying to convince y'all that you should follow the things that I'm doing or the things that I vow to do for me. I'm not trying to convince y'all of that. I'm trying to let you know that the voices that you hear in your head, sis, you're not alone. The things that you was thinking about last year, bro, you ain't the only one. I was right there with you. Now, I vow to plan and show up and execute. Fully healed. And at my fullest ability. When I'm done doing all of these things, and it's all said and done and the days is closing, I vow to have acceptance. I want to have an accepting spirit. I accept that I come from a family with past traumas. I accept that I had to have a testimony to get to my glory. I accept that friendships and relationships end. I accept that career changes happen. I accept that isolation periods have to happen. I accept that removal has to take place. I accept that changes are made for good reasons. I accept all of these things, and I have an accepting spirit and energy around me. I accept the good and the bad with no damage to me. And the reason I want to accept all of these things is because I want to be able to accept myself unapologetically. I vow to accept me, Miss Ella Marie. That's me, unapologetically. And I come and I am made up of the good, the bad, and the ugly. And in order for me to move forward and to prosper in life wholeheartedly, I have to accept all the things that have made me the woman that I am today. And the woman that will come in the future. I will never get to that place until I accept the full image of who I am. From the threads of the blood that I share between my veins, to the flesh that makes up my look on the outside. I am me, unapologetically. And I plan and I vow to execute everything that my vision entails. And until I get there, I will die trying. And that's just me. Welcome to the new year, guys. If you enjoyed these tips and things that I plan to do in the new year, and you can relate to where I'm at and where I'm going, let me know in the comment section below. Y'all know all we do is promote love, positivity, and guidance over here. So if those are 3 things that you're interested in seeing flourish and you want to be a part of that, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you turn on your bell so you can have all the notifications. And when I upload, follow my social medias. They will be listed down below in the description box. That is Instagram and Snapchat. Connect with me, guys. And I will see you guys in my next one. Happy New Year, baby.